Hello everyone, welcome to the Polkadot Hub concept presentation. I'm here with Gabo, my name
Ciao.
is Six. From Hungary, you already know us, and we are here a bit far from you, let's say a couple of 10,000 kilometers from you, but there is a good reason why we came here to work on the Polkadot Hub, because we don't just want to build it here, we want to create a framework, a wiki, and documentation for everyone else who want to start a Polkadot Hub and help life happen in Web3. We do it like a live stream, so let's make it the icebreaker for you. So yeah, I give the word to
Yeah,
Gabo.
yeah. That's the funny thing because we recorded one full presentation in the afternoon to show you guys the amazing weather here at Bali. But we messed up the sound and we have to record it all over again, and it's already late night. But we will do our best to do a nice presentation.
Yeah, so for this reason we, there are these things happen, especially when you start a project. So we brought you some pictures from the first gathering here, which we did in the location. So as you can see, this is the villa we rent from a company who is helping us to set up the event space, and that's just the beginning. So we gathered some really cool people around, and we just had some fun during one of the previous days. You can see some developers here, some founders, company owners, managers, and well, it's like all different kind of people from the community. We already have Unit Network with us, planning some workshops for next week. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff is coming. But then let's look at the the agenda, what we are building here, and what we want to do on a daily basis.
Just a few sentences. So as you see on the pictures before that, roughly 15 people came to our first meeting without any marketing and PR, so they were really interested. And when we came here in Bali 2 weeks ago, our little Telegram messenger group has already doubled in this 2 weeks period of time. So there's a lot of interest about Polkadot in this region. So I think
Yeah.
it's the right time to be here.
Yeah, so we already wrote the proposal for the child bounty program, and that's part of it, the weekly agenda. So imagine the Polkadot Hub as a location, as this villa you just saw on the pictures, and yes, we will share way more in the upcoming weeks. So the concept is that we can spend time here together, do coding, think about projects, create content, and live the life of Web3 or Polkadot. So not just doing the coding, but having a full package, and show people and show the community how you can manage this whole thing around, and how you can find the best people, how you can work with the best people. And when I say work, it's like working on your daily life, and the great work concept. So we introduce weekly meetups. That's very similar to other meetups you have experienced from our organizations. Just like the one Polkadot Hungary meetup, and the structure around that will be the weekly base on every Thursday, and on Friday we have the hackathons, which are the old school hackathons. So we are not going for the prizes or whatsoever, but we are going for learning together and developing a project, including a DNFT. Gabo can tell a little bit more about the NFT project, because he was the one who figured this out you figured this idea out originally?
Yes, so our main project here in Bali will definitely will be this dynamic NFT, which we want to integrate in the hub's life and also maybe later in the meetups all around the world, Polkadot meetups, and also maybe the ambassador program, but don't go that far at the moment. So the basic concept is we created dynamic NFT. We can we people who come to the meetups, they can collect this, and this dynamic NFT changes in the time. We will show you examples, different templates about it, but basically picture the Polkadot logo with the 6 dots, and basically
Petals.
yeah, or petals on this case, yeah. So they collect these petals, and when they have the full, as you can see on the logo, they get a reward. So it's like not loyalty, it's a contribution system. So they get rewarded about their contribution to Polkadot, that they attended the meetups and also helping us or attended the hackathons. And on the community day, we will do interesting trips to jungle tours, or maybe to a beach club and get some free drinks or some other activities. And when they have this full NFT, they will immediately qualify themselves to be present at these kinds of events.
Yeah, so super important for our concept that we don't just do another co-working space, but what we work on during the hackathons are things that we utilize during the life of the hub. And I think that's why it's really cool to do this whole thing, because we are actually trying to live in a way where Web3 has an important role on whatever we are doing, and we are building it for our own series of Polkadot Hub and hackathons. And yeah, and we might mention Sunday as well, that yeah, this is for chilling and retreat, so everyone needs some chill. So we said that Sundays will be totally chilled. We will see if the hub is open on that day or not, but well, we are always happy to meet cool people. One more thing for the co-working, we were welcoming workshops. So we already have, as I mentioned, the unit network workshop coming next week, even before the launch of the actual agenda, because this one launches on February 7th. And we already try to do some small events just to experiment with the whole thing. We haven't decided if we live stream the unit network workshop, but we might do it, so stay tuned about this. Okay, we have a roadmap, like we have a way more detailed roadmap in the proposal, of course, but for this presentation we prepared some key points so you can know what is happening. We have this angel investor concept. We didn't want to say we are like investors or whatever. It's just the term that we use to describe Gabo and my effort in traveling to Bali on our own expense, and researching weeks on what is happening here, who is who, how we can do the workshops, and also spending 2.5K on the villa and renting it on our own budget to move this thing on. So we were okay investing this time and amount of money because we really believe in the project. So next step is to request funds through the Child Bounty program, which we mentioned that we already have the proposal ready, and you can have a look on Dropbox. It is shared in Dropbox and on Telegram. So if you are in the Polkadot and Kusama Bali group, you can find it. And yeah, after this, we really hope to get a positive feedback from the child bounty, and we want to kickstart the whole agenda from February 7th. So the weekly agenda you just saw, this is planned for the 7th. So what is happening after this? Gabor just explained the DNFT project, which we will work on during the hackathon days and probably in the other days as well, but officially on the hackathon days, and also work out a framework, a wiki for other ambassadors in the Polkadot ecosystem who want to start a hub and want to make something cool. And from March, we plan to upgrade the agenda and figure out how this whole hub thing can move on and prepare the next proposal, which will fuel the next 6 months. So we have long-term plans with the hub. We really hope that after we kickstart the whole thing and make it work, it will be operated by locals. We already have 2, maybe 3 locals who agreed to operate the hub, so we can move on with Gabo and build the second hub, hopefully starting maybe mid-summer or end of summer. We will see how it goes and which will be the next location, but let's not go too far.
And we don't want to spoil that either. That we have some locations in mind, which is closer to Europe, let's say that.
Maybe in Central Europe.
Maybe in Central
who knows?
Europe, but who knows? But we'll see how these 3 months, this experimental period will go, what will be the feedbacks. Everything you can follow on the web page and on the wiki page. So we really want to document everything to give a good framework and a good guidance for the following up.
Yeah, we have some ecosystem partners already working with us. Of course, we are working with Polkadot at Kusama. We have Unit Network who has local people here as well, and they are pretty active in the Bali region. One of the reasons is why they are the first one to organize a workshop and further other events. So they are helping us with many things to make this happen. And we have Code Cluster helping us with the hackathons. They will be mostly joining remotely, but they have really good ideas and really good resources on how to implement projects, and they are also helping with their technical knowledge, and they are really good actually in front end. So one thing that is lacking in the Polkadot ecosystem, and if you look at Substrate, I don't want to go too technical here, but the thing is that front ends are really, I would say, at an early phase. We have one Substrate front end template, but that's all. So we need a lot of development here, and they are totally interested in joining the hackathons either remotely or if they have the chance to come to Bali as well. We have CCTF helping with all the management and law and all kind of general, mostly boring kind of stuff. But this is the company that okay, not just the boring stuff, because CCTF is also doing the website, and which is a cool thing, and also doing now the marketing. And we have Santos Productions. We couldn't acquire the new logo, but we definitely need to mention Santos Productions and Fruji, because they make super awesome PR for us, and we didn't even go through the child bounty. They already made us in the news, and the region is basically becoming aware of this Polkadot Hub concept. So it's super cool that we have enthusiastic and really good partners helping us, and it's just the feeling that people are not here to get money out of this thing, but really to build Web3 and Polkadot and make something great. And that's a big difference, I think, from many other projects. So that's really good hear that we have this kind of people around us. And we have Kilt, and the partnership with Kilt is under discussion, how and what we do, but there will be a guy coming locally, I mean physically, to the Bali Hub, and he will be helping to make things happen. We already talked about some ideas like workshops, so these are also in the scope. And I really hope he arrives soon so he can put on the Kilt flag, because we just happened to bring the Kilt flag from the Polkadot Metaverse Championship and some other stuff from there. But yeah, okay, and contribute.
Yeah, please share us your thoughts and your opinions or questions or anything else. You know where to find us. So yeah, please contribute.
Yeah, we are always online, sometimes even during late. We are in GMT +8, so it's 7 hours difference compared to Hungary. But that's not a problem at all, so feel free to message us anytime. And if you have questions regarding Bali, or how to get there, or how to find accommodation, food, whatever, we are happy to help. And if things go like this, you might even have a possibility to rent a room in the hub itself. Right now there are 2 rooms, and we took those 2 rooms, but if things go well, we might upgrade to a larger location, and things can be even more interesting, and more people can actually live in the hub, not just a couple of us. So we really hope this is getting bigger and bigger as we progress. Just to give you some numbers regarding a flight and accommodation, and how much it actually costs, because I'm sure this is one of the questions you have in mind. What does it take to get there? So the plane tickets, I would say they are like kind of pricey, but not that pricey. And generally plane tickets to there and back cost somewhere around, I think it starts like 600-ish. Maybe you can buy it for $500, but then this is like probably worst flight ever you had, so don't buy those cheap tickets, because you will be flying for 50 hours. So invest a little bit more on this. You can get there in like 20 hours.
Yeah, together. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 3 stops,
But
Yeah.
no, you can do with one stop, like I did with one stop. I had a little more expensive ticket, but generally from $1,000 you can definitely get there and get your ticket back. And this sounds expensive, but when you are there, especially if you are here for a month, let's say, expenses get super low. Like we did the first week before we found the villa. We had like 1.5 week until we were continuously researching, looking for locations. We visited like 30 locations, a lot. But the thing is that the first week we spent in a hotel. We did rent 1 room and spent $120 for a week with breakfast. Yeah, so it's like for one person, 1 week in a hotel with breakfast is like $60.
Yeah.
So
with the pool, room cleaning,
yeah,
everything. So
daily room cleaning and the pool, and yeah. So if you think about $60, that's not too much. It's way cheaper than like renting a flat in Budapest or anywhere else in Europe, in a meaningful place, or meaningful is not the right term there, but more like a place which has access to events and things that are happening in a city. So regarding food, you can basically buy food from like €1 for a full dinner. That's the cheapest one, but hey, still you get a full meal from €1. That's like 400, less than 400 forints now. and you can keep your cost super low. So when you are there, it's like the perfect and cheapest location, and there is good quality. You need to search for that regarding food, but you can find the same qualities as in Europe. And yeah, if you are working remotely, that's the perfect remote work location. There are so many digital nomads here, so many people also interested in crypto. They are just not having a connection because no one is organizing this type of events which we want to do. There are some events by some communities, but they are having, let's say, a different logic and different way of working. We are also trying to collaborate with them as well. Anything else?
Come to Bali. People are
Yeah,
friendly. They are always
it's
smiling. So, yeah,
it's this place is like super cool.
yeah.
So hope to see you and enjoy the Polkadot Hungary meetup. We are really happy you listen to our presentation, and feel free to drop us questions in Telegram, Discord, emails, or even better, Matrix. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.